Hi everyone. In this video you will learn how you can create a color picker using EyeDropper API. EyeDropper API is completely experimental currently. If you go to MDN docs, you will find it is written here. This is an experimental technology. Also the browser support is very limited. A very basic example is given here. This one. So this is what we are going to build in this tutorial. You can see I got an image here on the left hand side and there's hex code on the right hand side. Let's click on this button picker and pick any color, for example this one. So we are getting a color as well as the hex code. Let's try once more. Let's pick a different color. So that's the hex code and that's the color. So let's get started. I'm using VS Code as my code editor. Let's create an index file here. Let's have a basic HTML structure. Add a link to the style sheet, which will be style.css. Also a script tag at the bottom. It will be script.js. Let's use a div element here and give it a class of container. Inside this container, we need an image. I already got one image here, cat.jpg. Let's use it here. All text will be my image. Let's have one more div element. Give it a class of color. It will have one span element. Let's have some dummy hex code here, which is FFF and again FFF. This is for white color. At the top, we need a button. Let's make it bigger. Let's get a style sheet here, style.css. Select the body element. Background color will be cornflower blue. Select the container class. Display will be flex. Justify content will be center. Gap will be 20 pixels. Select the button element. Display will be block. Margin will be 10 pixel and auto. Just to center line it. Background color will be green. Font color will be white. Border will be none. Border radius will be 5 pixels. Font weight will be bold. Padding will be 10 pixel and 20 pixel. Select image element. Give it a height of 300 pixels. Select the color class. Background color will be white. Border will be 1 pixel solid black. Height will be 300 pixels. Width will be same 300 pixels. Display will be flex. Align items will be center. Justify content will be center. Font size will be 30 pixels. Now just save it. Open this file in the browser to see the output. Something is wrong with the button. Okay, it should be background color, not border color. Now let's work on the script file. Create script.js here. Now here we need to select 3 elements first. This button, this div element, and this span element. So let's make it picker button. Was selected by the tag. Let's have color div here. Was selected by the class color. Let's have span element. Was selected by the tag, which is span. Let's add a click event listed to the button. This will be the handler function. Now before utilizing the EyeDropper API, it is extremely important to verify whether it is present in the browser or not. Let's go to MDN docs. And let me copy and paste this example. Later I will modify it. So first step is to verify whether EyeDropper is present in the browser or not. If it is not present, I'll simply return. If it is present, I'll create an object. Also, here I will utilize the try and catch block. If there's an error, I'll simply console log the error. Now let me take part by part. So there's a method open which basically returns a promise. Let me copy and paste it here. The value will be stored in the result variable. And I'll use await here instead of this thenable chain. Because I'm using await here, I have to make it async. The next step is to get the sRGB hex value. So let's store it in the hex value variable like this. Now you can delete this part. Now the only job is to change the color of this div element. So let's make it color div dot style dot background color. Also will display the color in the span element. So here I will utilize the text content property and set it equal to hex value. That's all what you need. Now just save it and go to browser. Now let's click on this pick a button and pick a color. You can see we got the hex value and the color. Let's try once more. So you can see it is working. So I hope you understood how to utilize the EyeDropper API to create a color picker in JavaScript. See you in the next video. Have a nice day.